I'm Danielle M, and welcome to my DIY kindness channel. I am really excited for this video today because I'm going to be having a friend of mine. Her name is Jaelyn, and she's going to be joining me today. I will get to that in a minute and show you guys what we're going to be doing. But I just wanted to say that I've really been affected emotionally, spiritually challenged, so many things from the last few weeks of the events that have been happening in our world. And I just wanted to say that I am listening, I am learning so much, I am reflecting on myself and how I can change and what I can do to be better. I'm teaching my kids. I just started this channel because I really believe that acts of love and kindness can truly change the world for better. Like, I think it makes one of the strongest impacts in our world when we just choose to actively go out in the world and not just go out in the world so that we can kind of just get on with our day, but to be purposeful in what can I do today that's going to impact somebody else. Because if we were all purposeful in that way of thinking, how can I be a blessing to somebody, even if it's just one small gesture or one small thing, but if we all did that, I think about our world and how much of a difference we could make together. And so that's really what compels me to even do this channel is I hope that I inspire you. You might not be able to do exactly what I do, but I hope it inspires you to think of ways that you can spread acts of kindness, of ways that you can spread love to other people and just show them that they matter and that they're not invisible. I felt invisible for so much of my life. Felt like I didn't matter to anybody, like nobody saw me. And I know how much of a dark toll that can take on a person. And I don't want to be the cause of that for anybody else. And so we're gonna go do an act of kindness today. And I hope that if you don't do this challenge, it at least inspires you to do something else. Because we can change humanity and it doesn't have to feel heavy. We can make it feel light and happy and joyful. And so I hope you will join me. I went out and I actually went to the dollar store. I have a brand new dollar store next to me where I live and I'm super excited about it. It's literally like just a drive down from my house, so I love it. And they actually have a better card selection, at least for cards that are like encouragement, than my local Walmart does. And so I bought 8 cards altogether, but in sets of 2. So I have 2 of this. I'll show you guys the cards, and then I wrote inside of them. And if you do this, you don't have to write. I mean, you guys, I write a lot in my cards to whoever gets them. And it's just encouragement. That's all it is. It's just letting them know like that they matter and to press forward. And I always pray about what am I gonna write, and in fact I don't even write the same thing in any of my cards. They're all different. I don't know who's gonna get it, but I just trust God that whoever I meet that day is the person who needed to hear it. And so I am really excited to hand these out. Like I said, I got 4 cards, so this is one of them I got. I'm just gonna show you guys the front so you don't have to read all of my my emotional writing. But they're all really cute, I thought. Here, I'll show you the inside of this one. And then the other ones I got from my friend Jaelyn. They're just duplicates of all of these. Oh, sorry. This one is so cute. I really liked this one. I ended them all with love and hugs from one stranger to another. That's how I end them all. And then on the front of the cards, oh, it looks like I forgot to write on a few of them. I always write this. I think you guys know this. I've told you this. I write this on, even when I do handwritten letters. Sometimes I don't buy cards. I just write a letter to a stranger. And when I fold up my paper, I always write this on the front of it. And so I wrote that on the front of these cards as well. I still have to write on, looks like 2 of them. And then I'm going to give the other 4 to my friend Jaelyn and let her write whatever she feels like she needs to say, because her voice matters to whoever she's going to give those cards to. I just always believe that, like, whatever you have to say and whoever you give your cards to, it was meant for you and for them. It wasn't meant for me. I just believe that, you know, there's no coincidences. So whoever you meet, it was intentional for you. And so I don't want to write in her cards. I want to let her write in them. and we are going to go out and we're just going to hand these to 4 strangers. Well, 8 strangers all together. I'm going to do 4. She's going to do 4. And we're just going to hand them out to 8 strangers and hopefully be an encouragement to them and bless their day today, whatever they're walking through. I have done this before. I usually just go shop and I'll have a card on me and then I just hand it to, if I get a good feeling about somebody, I wouldn't even say a good feeling, but I just get like that voice inside of me that says, hey, this is the person you're supposed to give it to. That's who I give it to. And you know, if that doesn't make sense to you, I understand. That's just the way I operate. And so I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do 4 of those today. I'm gonna be totally random. Sometimes I don't know how these videos are going to turn out because I don't know how to film sometimes when I'm interacting with strangers, because you know, you want it to be sincere, and so it's hard to film a moment like that without it feeling not genuine to the person that you're giving the card to. So I'm always kind of like, I want to show you guys as much as I can, but I also want to be respectful of the other person's privacy, and I want them to know that I wasn't doing it because I wanted to get like their emotional reaction, or you know what I mean. I don't want it to be fake for them, for the person who's getting it. I want it to be a real moment for them. So I always struggle with that. I think you guys know that. I always talk about that, but I do try in my very best to get what I feel comfortable with in the moment, and sometimes that changes moment by moment. So sometimes I talk with people while you're not watching and just find out like how comfortable they are with the camera, if they want me to put them on, especially the laundromat one. I did that, and so those conversations were things that I knew that they were okay with. So I'll link that video if you guys haven't watched the laundromat video we just played for people's laundry at the laundromat, and that was a lot of fun. So we are gonna head out and go meet my girl Jaelyn. Hey guys, this is my friend Jaelyn.
Hello.
And how are you feeling about this?
I'm pretty nervous. I don't know how people are gonna react, but
yeah, I know. I was telling the kids like on the way over here, like normally I'm not nervous, but I think just because of like the tension in the world right now,
yeah,
and
definitely,
with everything, like you just don't know how people are gonna react
like
right now. Yeah, it really is. But at the same time, I feel like now more than ever, people need like encouragement and kindness, and so anyways, I just trust that whoever we give it to, like I truly believe that I'm just trusting God, like he's gonna lead us to the right person, that is what they needed to hear today, and it's gonna be an encouragement to them, and try not to like overthink it. So I don't know, I told you guys this earlier, I don't know how much I'll be able to film when I go in, just because that can be awkward sometimes. So we'll see, but we'll shoot back when we're done and let you guys know how it goes. We have all of our cards, and the way that I do this is I just go up to a stranger and I say, hey, this is for you, and I hand it to them. And I was telling Jaelyn, in the past, nobody has ever told me they don't want it. But again, the world is a way different place now. So we'll see if it, you know, we'll see what happens. And then we'll let you know if it's awkward afterwards. So we're gonna go in and hand these out, and then after I hand it to somebody, I told Jaelyn, I just like walk away, like I just get out of there, so they don't like stand there and open it, and you know, you don't stick around and like watch them read it, because that would be awkward. Yeah, exactly. We're just here at a strip mall because I figured there's a lot of people here, and that way we have the freedom to go in and out of a lot of different stores if we want to. And I don't know, do you think we should like stick together or split up?
Maybe
we could see.
Split.
Yeah, I was almost thinking that too, just because it might be less like obvious.
Yeah. Okay.
What we're doing.
Yeah, and if we like see the same we should just
yeah. I mean, if you see them walking around with a card, you'll know, like, don't give them one. And then, like we were saying too, if it ends up getting like really, like we're just knowing that people aren't very receptive, or we're just getting like weird vibes from people, then we're just gonna hide them in different stores and leave them for somebody to find, so we can avoid any more awkwardness. So again, we will get back to you guys and we'll let you know how it goes, but we are gonna go do our cards. How's it going so far, Leo? We got 2 left. We should probably go in one of these stores. I was trying to catch somebody outside to give it to, but I haven't felt good about anybody yet. Gotta go with the feeling. I actually gave one to one person. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when we meet up with Jaelyn. We'll tell you guys what's happening. So bad. Hey, okay, we're done. We actually have 2 left. That's because Levi forgot his in the car, and we are just really hot.
Yeah,
so
it's
we'll do the last 2 somewhere else, some other time. But we did do all the other ones. Do you want to say, like, how did it go for you?
I was really nervous, so the first one I kind of just put in a shoebox and shoe carnival, and so they can open it up. And then the second one I gave to this lady who was walking. She kind of was like looking at me weird, like, who are you, what are you doing? So I got nervous on the third one, and I just put it in a makeup bag in Ulta.
That's a good try. I mean, that's good. Like, that's all we have to do. Like, if you're somebody who thinks that you are too nervous to interact with somebody, I definitely have done that lots of times. Even if I'm feeling like, oh, I'm gonna be so bold and I'm gonna go give this to people, and then you get there and you're just like, no, I feel way too weird.
Yeah, no.
And I'm way too anxious.
Yeah.
And so you don't, but it doesn't matter as long as you go out there with the intent of like hiding it somewhere, or you know, if you want to be bolder and you want to give it to somebody, then do that. But I think doing the kindness act itself is, you know, something anybody can do.
Right.
My first one was really fast, and I just got a feeling about this one lady, and so you guys know I'm like always like go with your feeling, and so I gave it to her, and she was so shocked. It was really fun, honestly, to see her like expression. What do you guys say?
You seemed amazed.
Yeah,
She was in shock.
yeah, she was, which makes it all the more fun. So we gave it to her, and then the next place I went was a mom with like, she had like 3 little kids. I gave it to her, and layout afterwards said, Mom, I had a feeling about that lady too, like she was the right one. So that was fun, and she was also really shocked. And both of them I don't know if the lady did this for you that you gave yours to, but like they started opening it right away. Like they're opening it as you're like, oh my word, oh my word. Were you like, here, bite?
Yeah, I was like,
That's awesome.
Yeah,
so I did give one to one lady in the dollar store, and she like grabbed it and looked at it, and she goes, no, I don't want that. And so she gave it back to me, and I just feel like that's okay because it wasn't meant for her then, and so like there's no reason to get mad about it. And so I just said okay, and we left because it was too awkward to like stick around after that. It was definitely fun and definitely easy, and you know, there's just so much like negativity right now, and there's just, people feel so like weighed down, and so to do any little thing to let them know that like they matter and that they're not invisible and that their life has value, like whoever they are, I think is just like so needed, especially right now. So even if you can't do this, just think about when you wake up in the morning, like what can I do today? Whether that's I'm gonna have a conversation with my kids today, or I'm going to, I'm gonna listen to people, I'm gonna have conversations with people, I'm gonna reflect on myself, like how can I be better? And you know, all those little things like make a huge difference,
right,
especially if we're all doing them together. So anything you want to say, Jaelyn?
Writing those, it definitely, as I was writing, it made me like, I was speaking those words, but it was also like speaking to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's
I
what
was
I did.
writing things that I needed to hear as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of therapeutic, not only handing them out, but sitting there and writing the thoughts that you would want somebody to tell you. So definitely got some weight off my chest with that. So I had a great time.
Yeah, good. I honestly, I do the same thing too, like, or I'll even share a little bit about myself. I did that in 2 of the cards I wrote, like talked a little bit about my mental health struggle, not like it's a card, right? Okay, so it's like a little thing, but I share that in hopes of maybe somehow it's something maybe they're struggling with, and it'll be an encouragement to them. You know, I don't know, but anyways, so thank you guys for watching today. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe,
Yes,
and share the video. And Jaelyn, don't you have a page or something with your dog? Do you want to?
Yeah, I do have, so I have a pitty named Spizzy. He's a red-nosed pit bull.
And he is adorable.
He's like the most charismatic pit pit bull ever. He's so sweet, and he's an old man. Follow him on Instagram at _keepitspizzy.
And I'll link it down here.
Okay, cool. Yep.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
All right,
Bye. Hey you guys, I am actually sitting here editing this video right now and realized I didn't give an update on the 2 cards we had left over, so I want to give you a quick little update on those. One of the cards I went into a store called Five Below with my kids on that very same day. After Jaelyn left, my kids wanted to go into the store, so we went in there. And we went in there, cashed out, and I went and sat in my car. And I couldn't drive away because I kept thinking about the girl who checked us out at the register and just felt like she was the one who was supposed to get one of my cards. So I took my card and I walked back inside and I handed it to her. And I could tell that it really meant a lot to her based on her expression. I think it was a little bright spot for her. And then, as you're going to see, the last card, I had told Levi that he could hide one of the cards because he really wanted to do that. And so the last card I gave to him and just told him he could put it where he wanted to. And so you guys will see where he puts it. Not in the undies. Look at, what about straight ahead somewhere? No. Come on.
Like inside of the...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I feel like somebody would buy this purse.
Okay.
Very girly girl.
Yeah, you got to just slide it on the side of it. You want me to do it?
Nothing to see here.
Or go put it on, or maybe one of those big ones way on top over there. Okay. They're all gonna have stuff in them. You just gotta stick it inside next to it. There you go.
Just stretch it out for me, please. That stinks in here.